Hi, everyone. This is Carol Ann Speaks, the state of our world, on Thursday, August 10th, 2023. So, what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? Alright, what is some of the major headlines? Horace Campbell on opposing military intervention in Niger and disastrous U.S. French role in Africa. I totally agree. The West has made a mess of Africa and the Middle East and Latin America. Okay. Also, why is Ukraine prosecuting pacifist Yuri Shilizenko for justifying Russian aggression? I don't know. That is a good question. Uh, okay. Uh, okay. Alright, I don't know. That's a good question. And U.S. activists arrested at European air bases protesting U.S. nuclear weapons stationed there. I approve of what they're doing. Okay. Alright, now. And, uh, okay. Now, some minor headlines. At least 36 have died. Town of Lahaina burned to the ground as wildfires devastate Hawaii, Maui. Ecuadorian anti-corruption presidential candidate Fernando Villavicencio was assassinated. That is terrible. He's a candidate. He's running for election, and the election is in 10 days. Oh, gosh, that is terrible. And Biden seeking more funding for war in Ukraine and arming Taiwan. Okay. Niger coup leaders accuse France of destabilizing country as ECOWAS, which is the Union of African Countries, summit kicks off. Okay. And The Intercept. U.S. State Department pushed for Pakistan's now imprisoned ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan to be removed. Why the U.S. want to get rid of him? Um, okay, I don't know. I don't know that this department wanted him out. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Alright, we'll see what happens there. And also, death toll from Mediterranean refugee shipwreck rises to 41 as black Africans expelled from Tunisia. Okay, Tunisia expelling them? They're not good enough? I don't know. It's terrible what's happening in the world. Racism throughout colonialism. Okay. Venezuela wins fight to recover $1.5 billion of frozen funds from Novo Banco. The bank is in the Portuguese bank, which is owned by a U.S. private equity firm. Oh, that's great. That's great. All right. Now, Biden bans U.S. companies from investing in Chinese high-tech goods. Okay. Trump indictments expected next week over attempts to reverse 2020 election loss in Georgia. Okay. FBI kills Utah man who threatened to assassinate President Biden. Okay, just take him into custody. They in okay, they issued a search warrant, but unfortunately, after on they attempted to serve the man Robertson arrest and search warrant, I don't know what happened. Okay. And CNN. Former U.S. Coast Guard leadership covered up sweeping rape, sex abuse report. Okay. The Coast Guard hold them accountable. Men, there's something wrong with men. Okay. Report reveals Justice Clarence Thomas received even more gifts from right-wing billionaires. Yep. Okay, they're using him. Palestinian Bedouin community forced to evacuate due to violent threats from Israeli settlers. That is terrible. They shouldn't be forced to evacuate. The Israeli human rights organization B'Tselem is reporting 86 members of a Palestinian Bedouin community have been forced to abandon their homes due to violent threats from Israeli settlers. Okay. They say that we've lived here for 20 to 25 years. We're farmers, shepherds, and we've lived here normally with our flock, but a settler came to the area and started making trouble for us. They tell us, don't graze here. You're not allowed to graze there. These are my lands. A few years ago, they spilled my neighbor's sheep's drinking water on the ground. 2 days ago, an armed settler came, walked around our home, came inside, and just sat there. He says the land is his. He says, I'm the government, I'm the state, I'm the police, and the military. It's come to the point where we're leaving. It's a done deal. According to B'Tselem, Bedouin community, Kaboon is the fourth Palestinian community forced to abandon the land in the past 3 months due to threats from Israeli settlers. So why isn't the Israeli government protecting these Bedouin communities? I don't get it. That is terrible. Hold the Israeli settlers accountable. Ohio voters reject GOP attempt to impose higher barrier to enshrining abortion rights in the Constitution. Good. Supreme Court allows Biden admin to regulate ghost guns for now. Good. Sudan conflict rages on. 4 million displaced, 24 million in need of aid. Oh, that's great. Sudan is a mess. Former European colony. Alright. Also, UN warns Burmese military is escalating attacks on civilians. Okay, Burma, another former British colony. Okay, so, hold Burma accountable, hold the British accountable for what they did. Okay, Brazil summit produces pledge to protect Amazon but fails to adopt a vow to end deforestation by 2030. Protect the Amazon. King Center backs referendum on Cup City. ACLU, NAACP call for probe into targeting of activists. Totally girl. That's in Atlanta. Protect Atlanta's forests. Protect the people. Hawaii wildfires prompt evacuations as people take to ocean to escape fire and smoke. Okay. Climate change. Terrible situation. Okay. Alright. Now, that's what's going on. Not good. Not good. But that's the story. Alright. Now, alright. Okay. Alright, so that's some of what's happening out there. Another little, note, sea ice and Antarctic sea ice set at record lows as global temperatures rise. Okay, that's interesting. Climate change. Alright. as a side note, we should really think about how people are doing worldwide. The world is in a mess. Housing is very expensive and very scarce in the U.S. And we have these companies that have buying up single family residences and turning them into rentals. Um, and we have people who are uh, keeping people out of their areas. They're deciding who gets to live there. So it's a very sad situation all over the country. We have to do something about that. Everybody needs a good home and food and health care. And we have these big private equity companies and others taking over residential areas and apartment complexes and raising the rents to a point that people can't afford, and then they have to leave, but where do they go? And then these people who own these places, once they get rid of the current tenants, they uh, make some modifications and sell them as luxury properties. Very, very sad. All right. Now, I know some people who are trying to find a home and can't. All right. Now, hang on a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'd like to sing a little song. If you miss the train I'm on, you'll know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 500 miles. Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home. Not a shirt on my back, not a penny to my name. Lord, I can't go on home. This away, this away, this away, this away, this away. Lord, I can't go on home. This away. Okay, it's 500 miles. Hope you like that. Thank you for listening. I hope you join us again. And remember, take care of yourself and others. Wear a mask. Practice social distancing. When the vaccine is available right for you, I take it. We had ours. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Signing off on Thursday, August 10, 2023. Stay safe. Good night.